And welcome into Delaware Live Sports on a Tuesday evening, making the trip down to Frederica here at the DE Turf Sports Complex, a beautiful facility here where you can play tons of great sports, and that includes lacrosse. And Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Winchell and Mike Lang. That's why we are here. It is Blue Gold season, Jason, and we are here for the Blue Gold boys and girls all-star lacrosse matchups. The girls underway now, a little bit late here, of course, on the day jobs as we're able to get here around 6 o'clock, just getting up, set up, and underway. We are heading into the fourth quarter. It's 11-9 here between these two all-star teams, and it's going to be a fun evening of lacrosse. This game here in front of us has been very competitive. Again, this is the girls' game that has kicked off first, and then the boys to follow with a 7 p.m. scheduled start time. So, of course, you will hear from us at the start of the boys' blue-gold game at 7. We are going to, of course, give you the video footage here for the rest of the way. The fourth quarter coming up here for your blue-gold girls game. We're going to finish getting some technical things ready to go for the boys. We will talk to you then, but of course we will remain live now for the fourth quarter. 15 minutes on the clock, 11-9 in your girls blue-gold matchup.
So keep it moving. Here we go. All right, let's spread. Spread, White. Crowded at the top. Clear through, clear through. Yes, yes, right idea. Yes, Madden. Okay, Madden, here we go. You all right? Okay, let's spread so we can find the open. Follow in. Callie, follow in, follow in. See Cal. Option. Stick up. Mark the goalie. Let's go. Your man up. Here we go, Cal. Here we go, mark tight. Where are we over here? Who's marking? Yes, that's all right. Here we go, here we go. Good save, Anna.
And welcome into Delaware Live Sports. We are jumping in here, excuse me, Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Mitchell, the final 2.5 minutes of your Blue Gold Girls Lacrosse game. We jump on. We've got a 13-12 game. The blue team with 13, white with 12. We've got a one-score game, Jason, as we come down to the final 2 minutes. And now here come the white on the attack.
Yeah, like you said, right now they're trailing.
And now off to the races go the blue team. So blue will hold a 1-goal lead with 2 minutes to play here in our girls blue gold all-star lacrosse game. Making a move to the sideline. The shot is deflected in net and saved.
It's a big time save right there.
So now we'll see if the white team with a chance to tie. A minute 43 ticking on the run. A nice pass up ahead and now a chance. Good defense and recovering here by the blue squad. Ball is loose. It's poked away and stolen. Still loose. Qualls going for it. Qualls has it, and the shot is in as Qualls gets it to go on a one-hopper. And that'll tie the game at 13. The clock is running, Jason. 1:17 and ticking, and we've got a good one.
Question is, are we going to get bonus lacrosse here today in this first game? I mean, that's a nice goal there. They get it to a tie game here, but you know, with the running clock, by the time they face us off, we're going to have about 45 seconds left.
Let's see what happens as we hit the 50-second mark. Face-off center circle.
I think, you know, with the girls lacrosse, different than the boys, is the face-off is up high.
And there it
So
goes.
It takes a little time.
Taken by the blue team. 30 seconds to go. They get it to Fowler. Fowler looking for a teammate, making some moves. She hits the deck. The ball is loose. Blue team has it on the recovery. Right in front of the net. They'll reset it. Fowler. That shot is in the net. I think that went. It bounces into the right corner of the net with 15 seconds to go.
That might be the game winner, unless they stop the clock. I don't know if they're going to have time to face it off.
5 seconds. 4 as Fowler takes it on the far side of the field in front of the net and finds the back of the net with 15 seconds to go, and it's going to be the blue team with a victory almost as time expires here in our girls blue gold lacrosse game. Fowler with the game winner.
That's how you get it started, right? You know, game winner right there to start this game off, and wow, it doesn't get any better than that.
So what a way to finish up game number 1. Of course, we have a doubleheader planned for you all this evening. The boys North blue team going up against the South white squad in your Delaware senior all-star game, of course, scheduled here shortly, a 7 o'clock start time.
About 29 minutes from now.
That's right, and we are on schedule right now, so we're going to stick with it as Fowler keeping the game out of overtime with a game winner. 15 seconds to go. We are going to take a break, and then in about half an hour, we will keep the link live. It'll be your boys' senior lacrosse all-star game here from DE Turf on Delaware Live Sports. We'll be right back. It's Fowler with a game winner, blue 14, white 13 in your girls' final.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon.
Wraps, signs, banners, and promotional items that can help your business stand out from the rest. Looking for an excellent way to convey a professional image? Customized promotional products are the perfect way to target new customers, increase employee retention, and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Eggspectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious.
And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports, finishing up our girls Blue Gold All-Star Lacrosse matchup, a 14-13 nail-biter here. Nick Allison-Drini now joined by Claire Fowler and Mike Lang. And Mike, you had a nice front row seat to it as we are now joined by the player that netted that 14th goal with 15 seconds to go. Mike, take it away.
All right, Claire, congratulations. Big couple of weeks for you. The state tournament, right? And then you had graduation. And now playing down here tonight. What was it like getting to play with kind of an all-star team here tonight at DE Turf?
It was super fun. It was super fun to be able to play with girls from different teams. You don't get that opportunity every day. And obviously it was fun to play with one of my teammates too, but to be able to have the opportunity to play actually with girls that you've been playing against for 4 years was an opportunity of a lifetime. So I definitely had a really fun time.
Now you're going that way, so you can't see the clock, but I'm sure you had people yelling at you how much time was left.
Oh, yeah.
You were aware of how much time.
Yeah. Standing on the circle, my heart was definitely beating pretty fast. I was nervous, but I had a lot of faith in the girl taking the draw. I just met her today, but I knew she would be able to win it. She killed it.
Now, I know we joke with Bella. You and I and Bella talked a lot in the fall. Did you ever thought about setting her up for the goal there?
Oh, no, I didn't. I mean,
she's down here, though, wasn't she?
She ran it down at one point, and I was like, let's go,
That's
Bella.
right, yeah,
I
Bella
thought she was going to
way.
have it, but she didn't quite get there. But I had faith that she would take care of the ball.
So this was not a north-south game particular, was it?
No, it was kind of, I think it was random. I mean, they kept the girls from teams together, but we were playing with, like, Cape girls and girls from, like, Milford and Middletown, so it was kind of random.
All right, Claire, you are heading off to St. Joe's.
Yes.
I told you that would be my favorite Atlantic 10 team, as long as St. Bonaventure is not involved, right?
Yeah.
So when do you get started up with St. Joe's?
I get started, I think classes start August 26th, but we might move in a little early just to, like, be on campus and kind of get a feel for everything. But Yeah, late August. So.
Are you ready for that collegiate experience?
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's definitely going to be a big jump, like athletically and academically, but I've been preparing. We got this summer, so I'm excited.
Claire, when you come back to Delaware, you're not going to forget your old friend Mike Lang,
Oh,
right?
never. I can never forget Mike. Our memories together last a lifetime.
Claire, the game winner, 14-13. Congratulations.
Thank
Why
you.
don't you go get some dinner with your teammates?
All right, I will.
All right,
Thank
Claire.
you.
Thanks for doing this.
Pair perfectly with our large selection of
Increase employee retention and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Expectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the raw bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer, president of Soto Concepts, the best restaurant group in the state, and we're inviting you to come join our team. Soto Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Soto Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel!
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes. Whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon.
Wraps, signs, banners, and promotional items that can help your business stand out from the rest. Looking for an excellent way to convey a professional image? Customized promotional products are the perfect way to target new customers, increase employee retention, and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Eggspectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the raw bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer, president of Soto Concepts, the best restaurant group in the state, and we're inviting you to come join our team. Soto Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Soto Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder, president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes, whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were.
Ignore that camera shot as Mike's moving it back.
And welcome inside Delaware Live Sports. On that note, Nick Alessandrini alongside Jason Winchell and Mike Lang here at Visit Delaware Stadium on the home of the DE Turf Sports Complex. It is your Delaware Senior Blue Gold All-Star Lacrosse game between the North Blue roster and the South White roster. So welcome back in here. We, of course, had a phenomenal finish to our girls lacrosse all-star game with Claire Fowler from Ursuline Academy netting the game-winning goal with 15 seconds to go to give her blue team a 14-13 win over the white team. And now we've got another all-star matchup here on the horizon as we're going to have the face-off as the buzzer is about to sound here in just a few minutes. So I'll welcome in Mike Lang and Jason Winchell. Guys, here we are, another year down in Frederica for the Blue Gold All-Star Lacrosse game, and a lot of talent here on these rosters and a chance for these guys to put some more fantastic play on tape here.
Yeah, I just want to point out Miles Kemsky just came over and said he's dedicating the game to Mike Lang. So Miles, number 30 in your program.
That's right, and number 1 in your heart.
By the way, Miles Kemsky, and this is a school with a lot of athletic talent, won their boys athletic medal for Archmere for the senior class this year.
Congratulations to Miles.
Good for him. And the girls' winner was Lucy Oliver.
And Miles was a football player as well for the Hawks.
Yes,
right?
he's playing lacrosse at UMass Lowell.
Yeah, we're going to get through a bunch of these guys. Jason,
you have a whole game to go through.
That's right.
Nick's got the college commits right there.
Fantastic rosters, fantastic student athletes.
Oh, yes.
Here today for this one. And Jason, and Mike, it was just a few weeks ago removed that we were at Delaware Military Academy for our state championship matchup between Salesianum and Cape Henlopen for yet another year, as we are not close to introductions that you will not be able to hear publicly.
No, but they do have a PA system.
Looks like they fixed it up, but
it's hard to hear. But Nick, you have the roster there, so good luck.
Looks like we are playing 15 minutes, maybe running clock. The girls is running clock, so I wonder if we'll see running clock here for the boys. 15 minutes.
Nick is coaching the. I know it's
well, Mike.
Bob
on
Healy.
that note, let's dive into that, and we're going to start.
Jay. I didn't mean to cut you off.
We're going to start here, Jay, with the Delaware Senior All-Star roster for the North and the blue team of head coach Pete Duncan, who Mike knows obviously from Archmere Academy. He'll be leading the way. Bob Healy, a member of this coaching staff, Jason, along with Wilmington Friends coach Jake Rashkine.
Wow.
So
an
all-star
studded. That is
an all-star coaching staff right there.
Let's go through some
they
of
can
our
teach
guys
Mike
here.
how to play.
Yeah.
And, can't help me or Mike. Nick, you're good.
I don't know. Lacrosse, I ran track in the spring, played some baseball. Lacrosse was not on there, but I might have been able to contribute a little bit, but not like the young men that you're about to see before us
they didn't
here
have
this
lacrosse
evening.
In high school in Delaware when I was in high school. There was no lacrosse.
But if there was, Mike, I'm sure you'd have been tearing it up.
I was more of a baseball guy, but there was no high school lacrosse in Delaware. And when I went to college, I went up and said, "What the heck is that?" And they said, "That's a lacrosse stick." I said, "Oh, okay." Like, no idea.
Well, let's dive into some of these rosters, guys, and
go
talk a little bit about some of these kids that we are going to see here today. A lot of talent here on both rosters. Let's start with the North Blue team. So as the girls, a little bit different from the girls' game, as these are separated, you would imagine, here by location, and North is your blue roster. And all gets started with number 1 from Wilmington Friends. He'll be heading to Franklin and Marshall next year. That is Braden Ship. Wearing number 2 from AI DuPont High School, heading to Ursinus College, will be Max Garcia. From Archmere Academy at attack, heading to the University of Delaware, Drew Duncan. From Caravel Academy, following Drew also to the University of Delaware, will be Logan Keld from Caravel Academy. Cole Finese from Archmere Academy, the midfielder, will be heading to the United States Naval Academy. And Cole Finese, a phenomenal athlete across multiple sports. Of course, a big-time lacrosse player at Archmere as well. A midfielder from Sanford School, Andrew Taylor, will be heading to Georgia Tech University. He'll be in action tonight. A multiple-time state champ in Rowan Nuri and Elliot Dodson from Salesianum, as well as Chase Salucci. All three of those guys going to be in action tonight. Rowan Nuri will be heading to Cornell University. Elliot Dodson, Pennsylvania Tech, and Chase Salucci, UNC. So star-studded there.
Wow.
From Wilmington Friends School, Jason, it'll be Nick Winchell
Oh,
heading to Hampton Sydney College. So is that a different reason why you're here, not just for this?
Absolutely.
I've never heard of that guy, Nick Winchell. Winchell? Is that what you said, Winchell? Yeah.
So, of course, we'll get Nick Winchell from Wilmington Friends. The attacker will be in action tonight wearing number 9. Wearing number 10 will be Ty Montgomery from Red Lion Christian. He'll be heading to Wilmington University. Number 12 will be Quinn Green from Wilmington Friends. The defender will be heading to Middlebury College. From Archmere, Brendan Burke. He'll be playing for Lafayette. Ben Anton and Braden Korb, two more Salesianum gentlemen here defensively, going to be playing today, as Ben Anton will be heading to Lafayette College, and Braden Korb will be heading, Ben Anton will be heading to the University of Tampa, and Braden Korb will be heading to Lehigh University. So we're going to try to get through some more of these before we have, I believe, our national anthem.
They're introducing the white team right now.
Oh, perfect. Andrew McKenzie from Wilmington Friends. You remember seeing him on the football field as well. He'll be heading to the University of Richmond as a defender here.
Oh, a
for
spider.
The Quakers.
A spider, Mike.
Yeah.
Seth Campbell from Concord High School will be heading to Juniata College. Shane Wright from Del Castle will be a goalie on the roster tonight. Cole Crouch from Tower Hill will be heading to the University of Delaware and the goalie as an honors program member. Congratulations. Daniel Bajwa, the goalie from Mount Pleasant High School, a member of the North Blue team today. Joseph Wardell from the Conrad Schools of the Sciences, the goalie, will be heading to Wilmington University next year. Nathan DeLorme from Newark Charter will be heading to Eastern University. Number 23, Gavin Lee from Archmere will be heading to the University of Alabama. Edwin O'Connor from DMA will be in midfield today wearing number 24. Brady Kolaric from Sanford School, the midfielder, will be heading to Florida Southern University. He'll be wearing number 25. Wearing number 26 will be Daniel Mitchell from St. Mark's High School, the midfielder heading to the University of Delaware. Eli Buffone from Tatnall, he'll be wearing number 27, and he's heading to Palm Beach Atlantic University next season. Owen Teeney from Concord High School will be taking his talents to Susquehanna University, wearing number 28 tonight for the Blue Squad. Wearing number 29 in blue, Kevin Dolan from Wilmington Friends. He'll be taking his talents to Boston College. Wearing number 30 is, in fact, who Mike referenced earlier, Miles Kemsky, the Archmere midfielder heading to UMass Lowell, and, of course, dedicating his game tonight to Mike Lang.
And why not?
Bastian Milicucci from Tatnall School. He'll be in midfield tonight wearing number 31. Lucas Vahey from Salesianum, the state champ, will be heading to the Air Force Academy next year. He's wearing number 32. Colin Arcari from Archmere, the midfielder heading to Stockton University, wearing number 33 today. Wearing number 34 from Salesianum and heading to the University of Tampa will be Noah Driggs. Number 35 from St. Mark's High School, Crawford Abbott. He'll be heading to the University of Delaware next year. Salesianum School defender Lucas Ryan. He'll be heading to the University of Tampa wearing number 36 tonight. Your head coaches, we mentioned Pete Duncan, Bob Healy, and Jake Rashkind. So a star-studded blue roster up north, guys.
Wow.
And now let's head to the Delaware senior roster here in our All-Star game for the South White team. Head coach Mark Reynolds from Odessa High School. Jason, it was a lacrosse coach at St. Mark's when I was in school. He was my driver's ed teacher and as well as my St. Mark's wrestling assistant coach. A phenomenal coach now here at Odessa High School. He'll be leading the way for the White roster tonight, followed by Brian DeChance and Dan Wagner from St. George's and Smyrna. So now it's time to dive into the White roster. Bear with me here for a few more minutes ahead of our first face-off as we get underway. 15 minutes on the clock. It starts at attack up top with number 1 from Smyrna High School, Jake Wagner. He'll be heading to Bridgewater College. From Appoquinimink High School at attack, heading to Anderson University, number 2, Lucas Newman. From Sussex Central High School, heading to Delaware Tech Community College, wearing number 3, Max Marks. Number 4 from Sussex Academy, Michael Hofert. He'll be heading to the University of Delaware next year. Number 5 from Caesar Rodney High School, heading to the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy, Patrick Craig. Number 6 from Smyrna High School, heading to Barton College, will be Logan Kaiser. Michael Raschetti from Middletown High School, who will be taking his talents to Wilmington University, will be wearing number 7 at attack here in white tonight. For Michael Gunther from Cape Henlopen High School, heading to St. Leo College, the attacksman wearing number 8 here tonight for the white team. And then in number 9, Tristan Kalu from St. Andrews High School. He'll be heading to Boston College. Number 10, Cotton Collins from Woodbridge High School. He'll be heading to the United States Marine Corps. Number 11, Bryce Johnson from Indian River High School will be heading to Chestnut Hill College. We know a lot about the CACC. Ashton Stafford from CR High School will be heading to Limestone University, wearing number 12 tonight for the white team. Andrew Hofert from Sussex Academy, the defender, heading to the University of Delaware, wearing number 13. Tonight, Dominic Barbosa Icho from Dover High School will be heading to Deltec Community College. He wears number 15. For Aston Hudson, he'll be heading to Milford, wearing number 17 tonight. He'll be heading to Delaware Valley University. Jason Wallace from Middletown, the defender, heading to Eastern, wearing number 16 today. Number 18 tonight, Zamir Hopkins from Sussex Tech High School, heading to Delaware Tech Community College. Achilles Demarudis from Cape Henlopen, the defender, heading to the University of Delaware. Bruce McAlloy from Odessa, the goalie, heading to UD. Israel Amajoya from Delmar High School, the goalie, heading to Tompkins Cortland Community College. Dylan Bennett from CR, the goalkeeper, heading to Chestnut Hill. And Jack Shell from Cape Henlopen, the midfielder, wearing number 24, will be heading to Syracuse University. Wyatt Snyder from Indian River, the goalie, heading to Westchester. We are underway, Jason. We'll get through the rest of these lineups here in just a moment. But we are underway in our Delaware Senior All-Star game between the blue and the white squad here at the DE Turf Complex. We appreciate everyone tuning in here at Delaware Live Sports and talking to Lee Powers, who does a phenomenal job with everything here in Delaware Lacrosse, was telling me again how competitive this game has been year in and year out.
Yep.
And it showed in that girls' game.
Absolutely.
A one-goal victory with 15 seconds to go that propelled the blue team to a 14-13 win over the white. As we are underway, of course, 30 seconds in to our men's game. Just to quickly finish out our rosters, Wyatt Snyder, number 23, as we mentioned, from Indian River. Alex Sell, number 25, from Polytech High School, heading to Washington College. Jack Murdaugh from Middletown will be heading to Goucher College. He wears number 26. Number 27, Jack Huss from Cape Henlopen will be heading to the University of Colorado Boulder. Austin Pheasant, number 28, St. George's, will head to Delaware Tech, alongside Landon Hudson from Milford, also heading to Delaware Tech. Hudson wearing number 29, and Pheasant, number 28. Number 30, Braden Hill from Odessa, the midfielder, heading to Lycoming College. Braden Hill from Odessa. And then Carter Mason wearing number 31 from Delmar. He'll be heading to DeSales University. Bryce Wright from Sussex Tech will be heading to Delaware Tech Community College. Bryce Wright, number 32. Number 33, Josh Jordan from Middletown will be heading to Eastern University. Number 34, Harrison Cotton from Odessa will be heading to Penn State University. And rounding out the white roster, Anderson Smith from Cape Henlopen heading to St. Leo's. Well, there we go. We've gotten through the large rosters here as we're underway. And on cue, our first goal belongs to the white team. And that's number 29 from Milford, 25 from Polytech, Alex Sell from going to Washington College. The midfielder has our first goal of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. Rifles at home. Give the white the early 1-0 lead. It looks like they are stopping the clock. Something I might have to pay attention to. They stop it on every whistle.
So back to the center here, a 1-0 lead now for the white team. The white home and the blue your away today. Battle here on the face-off taken by the blue squad and quickly jetting the other direction.
Yeah, unfortunately. Nick, I'm going to have to count on you that way because I am blocked by the blue bench.
Going to make it tough on me as well here.
Yeah.
Around the back. And a save underneath, back in net that time by our blue goalie. So now white, as that pass is intercepted, and now racing the other way are the blue All-Stars. Up ahead, the shot goes in. So that's going to tie this thing up at 1.
And now the clock is running.
As I believe that goal was netted by number 8 on the blue squad, Elliot Dotson.
Slasiano.
From Salesiano. So now leaving us up at 1, as Jason mentioned, clock now will continue to run. Back to center circle we go.
They're just trying to trick me.
That's right.
Which is fine with me. I have to get ours caught up eventually sometime.
So battling it out here up top is Eli Buffone in the face-off going up against Aston Hudson. And now the blue team off to the races again. Andrew Taylor controls it. And now they'll work it around and set up the offense. Again on the far side of the field here in the opening quarter of our men's senior all-star lacrosse matchup here at the DE Turf Sports Complex. Trying to gain some momentum in front of him. A little juke move that time for Colin Arcari as he passes it underneath. Here goes Drew Duncan. Duncan forced out of the zone. Great defense by the white team. Splitting the defense, and the shot gets it in the back of the net. A beautiful shot and finish over there by number 27, Eli Buffone from the Tatnall School. He'll be heading to Palm Beach Atlantic University, and he finds the back of the net there to give his team a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, great shot. And like you said, he take me with him. I want to head down to enjoy the nice warm weather in Florida.
And again, we'll see if we can bring you some interviews during the game, during some breaks in between quarters as well. A nice crowd on hand here at the complex on a cool Tuesday evening of our blue-gold season. Another battle there taken by the blue squad.
Yeah, Blue's doing a good job on the face-offs, Nick.
Seth Campbell from Concord High School able to win that one. And now the blue team, after scoring 2 unanswered, will head back on the attack. And here comes Ben Anton from Salesianum.
A Concord Raider.
Here's Rowan Nuri. Been saying that name for years now. Nuri with another state championship, helping Salesianum climb the mountain yet again this year.
Yeah, you and Craig on the call for that great championship game. I think you and Craig have been calling his name for 5 years.
That's
6
right.
years.
Here they get it to the back of the net. Tries the whip around shot, deflected out of play. That was Elliot Dodson, the teammate of Nuri at Salesianum. Both of those guys yet again state champs here in 2024. A host of Salesianum players, of course, in this game today, as expected. So now they'll launch it back up top here. Arcari hands off now to number 3, Drew Duncan, and they'll whip it around. Here's Crawford Abbott. They'll reset it now to the back. Believe now it's Nuri. Nuri spinning. Gets it back, I believe, now to his teammate Dotson back there. What a spin move. Finds a teammate. The shot to finish it off is just off the mark from Eli Buffone, who was looking for another goal. And that might have been a highlight play had he been able to finish it off.
That was, whew.
Possession will stay down that side of the field. 2-1, 8:30 in our opening quarter. Nothing better than some all-star lacrosse here.
I was thinking the same thing.
On your early June weekday, ball is lost and then taken away by the white team and almost taken right back, as hitting the deck that time after the steal was Jack Huss from Cape Henlopen. Now the white team looking to go on the attack for the second time here this evening. A check up top, ball was picked away and stolen. Great defense by the blue squad. And that started with number 27, Eli Buffone again.
Yeah, he's been all over, hasn't he?
Especially here through the first couple minutes. Here comes Nuri. Rowan Nuri inside. The shot deflected, and we do have a whistle. It's going to go the other way. And again, the save made by CR goalkeeper Dylan Bennett. Platoon swap here. Number 6 and 16 coming on for the blue squad. That's Andrew Taylor and Andrew McKenzie. So the Andrews coming in for the white squad. Coming in for defense will be number 28, Austin Pheasant, or excuse me, the midfielder. So now we're on here with the white team on their side of the field, looking to put one in the net. Looking for an opening is Jake Wagner from Smyrna High School.
Yeah, he came from the X position there behind the net, trying to set everything up.
Now it's Max Marks from Sussex Central looking to initiate the offense. They get it down underneath. That one trying to go off the ground. That shot saved, but contact out in front of the net. It was a nice save in there by Joseph Wardell from the Conrad Schools of the Sciences, but the whistle will give possession to the blue team. So it would have been a nice save regardless.
Yeah.
As that one was almost intercepted. As they try to get it over to Anton. Good defense on the far side of the field from Tristan Kalu. So blue team up 2-1, 6:23 and ticking in the opening quarter of our senior all-star blue-gold game here in the first state of Delaware. That one off a hop, taken down the far side of the field, now to play.
I always like these senior kind of all-star games after their careers are over in high school. And some, like you said, some of them are going on to college to play, but others aren't. So this could be their last game.
And just listening to some of the players as they got here, right, Jason, right behind us, they were unpacking, kind of getting ready on this side of the field, and we overheard some guys say, you know, I've been really wanting to play in this game for a long time. I've always wanted to play in this game, and now they get that opportunity after a very successful season for some of these seniors. So going to be a fun evening here for all these guys. A nice pass to a teammate as that one was off the, I believe, off the floor from Logan Kaiser.
The blue
Andrew Naylor.
The blue got that possession thanks to a good stick check by Nick Winchell.
There we go, Nick Winchell now into the game here.
Do I get paid for every time I mention Nick's name tonight?
Talk to the family there.
I know.
This one going to be in the net now for the white team is once again deflected. The blue team defenses were
they're not
relentless here early. Opportunity created by Max Garcia from AI DuPont. And now they get it back up top to Ty Montgomery from Red Lion. Here's Montgomery. We'll pull it back out, and they'll work it now around the perimeter. As Crawford Abbott passes it now over to his teammate, Nick Winchell. Montgomery passes it, was looking for Max Garcia. Couldn't find him.
I'll have to work you in on that pay cut a little bit.
That's right. Tell him you know where to find me, Winchell's. 4:29 and rolling here in the opening quarter. A couple whistles now. As we're now set to resume action, and that one once again almost intercepted. There's that blue team defense coming up big, and they will steal another possession.
I think it was Duncan that time.
That shot hits the back of the net. So I believe that shot put in the net, I believe, by Owen Taney from Concord High School. And I was correct. Mike Lang confirms. Owen Taney from Concord, the midfielder, with a goal to put his team up 3-1. He'll be heading to Susquehanna University, and he has a goal here in our All-Star game.
There you go. That was a great shot. You know, Duncan from Archmere. He's going to Delaware, University of Delaware. I don't know what conference are they going to in a couple of years, Nick.
Conference USA.
For lacrosse?
I'm not sure about the lacrosse. Lacrosse and soccer might be
different.
A little different.
Yeah.
As they just announced a few other sports and a few other conferences there.
I just know that, you know, I know some of the conferences, especially the larger conferences, they don't always have things for every sport. I mean, not larger, smaller conferences.
So now the white team looking to answer. 3-1 lead for the blue here in the first. Spinning, firing, good defense. It's tipped around. It's loose.
Loose change.
And there it goes. It's rolling. And what a good hustle from both teams. As I believe it was Garcia who comes up and fields it for AI. Looking up ahead. Ball is loose and remains with the blue team as Nick Winchell pulls it out. He'll hand it off. And another whistle now on the far side of the field. Got to give it back to the white.
Yeah, I couldn't see if that was offsides or not.
So 3-1, Jack Shell with the only goal so far
Yeah,
excuse me, Alex Sell from Polytech High School.
He scored the first goal of the game.
That's
3 straight for the blue team cinch.
Once
and
again, an
another
opportunity.
defense.
Yeah, stolen away.
Oh, look how fast.
Racing goes Jacob Walsh from First State Military, looking up ahead for Lucas Newman.
First State Military Academy had a successful lacrosse season this year, Nick, and it's good to see a program like that on the rise here in the state of Delaware.
White team with possession, and you mentioned it, a heck of a season there. 1:30 to go, a 3-1 lead, and talking to
little
Lee
buggy
Powers.
down here.
That's true.
Should have brought my off.
Looking up ahead, trying to get it into the stick of Patrick Craig from Caesar Rodney. Out of play, blue team will take possession over as Quinn Green hustles it down for the blue squad.
Great crowd.
Making the trip.
Yep.
Some good middle ground, right, almost?
Some coming up from the north, some coming up from the south, some coming down from the north, like the 3 of us. It was a fun drive down here. I won't tell you how many times Mike Lang missed the exit.
Garcia feeds it to the back of the net. And Logan Kell now to work it back around the perimeter. As Brady Kalarick holding it at top of the zone. They'll once again work it around, this time to Kevin Dolan. And now to the far right side. Back to Driggs. Here's Noah Driggs. Pass to the other side. They'll work it around. Great passing here from the blue team, looking for an opening. Great defense collapsing in the center close to the net. And that one was deflected, still loose. And then able to pull it up away and save it in the net that time was Dylan Bennett. Once again, white team taking a shot deep.
10 seconds left. 5.
And that's going to take us as they'll launch it deep. 3-2. That one rolls past Bennett on the far side of the field. That'll take us to the end of quarter number 1. A 3-1 lead for the blue team over the white team. Again, the blue is the north, the south is the white. And we're going to take our first break in the action. 3-1 in your men's Blue Gold Senior All-Star game here in Delaware from the DE Turf Sports Complex. We'll be right back on Delaware Live Sports. Welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessadrini alongside Jason Winchell and Mike Lang on camera right next to the action here at the DE Turf Sports Complex at Visit Delaware Stadium as we're moments away from getting the second quarter underway in our boys senior all-star lacrosse game. Jason, it was a fun opening period of action. A 3-1 lead for the blue team. You had goals for the white team from Alex Zell from Polytech High School, and then Eli Buffone, Owen Tini scoring for the blue team. I did miss a blue goal there to start, but they lead 3-1.
I believe the other one was kid from Sally's.
Was it Dotson?
Dotson.
That's what I thought. I didn't want to speculate, but you were right. That's what I predicted. Jason confirming as always as Elliot Dotson with the third goal. So 3-1, 15 back on the clock. It's a running clock here throughout our all-star game, and we're about to set for second quarter action. And we're back here, of course. 30 seconds into our second quarter. Blue team, of course, switching sides now, Jason. And
yeah, which sorry, I apologize. Looks like, I like this because now it'll help us.
Oh, and that one's off the post. You might have heard that one on the crowd, Mike. And that's going to be another goal for the blue team as that one hits post and into the net. I'm going to confirm here as that goal was scored by number 26, Daniel Mitchell from St. Mark's High School. So we apologize getting back on with the audio. We talked about the bugs. I think one might have gotten Jason.
Yeah.
Jason, you're a true pro, I'll tell you, battling through it all.
I was just,
if you could see on camera what was going on here behind the table. My goodness. 4-1, 4-1 Salesiana. That's the last game we did. 4-1 blue team. 12:49 to go in the second.
Look
4-1.
Look at Nick Winchell cradling that ball.
There he goes, right in front of us.
He did not learn that from me, I can tell you that.
Trying to find an opening around the net. Nice pass. Could it be finished off? Good defense underneath as it was out of the stick of Edwin O'Connor from DMA, and the white team with a big defensive stop. And then spinning now, going the other way.
Let's see if they can end this
is Braden Hill.
Goal drought.
Not for the moment as it's picked away right back by the blue team.
The blue defense has been great.
Anton lost it. It's scooped up now by Abbott. Abbott up ahead, finished off by Logan Keld, the attacker from Caravel Academy on the University of Delaware.
It's a name
Future Blue Hen score.
I was going to say, that's a name you should recognize. His, I believe his sister was the goalkeeper, Sydney Keld from.
I believe when we did the lacrosse championship a few years ago,
Yeah.
Carol, I think we had some of his family up in the box with us there that were helping out with the scores table and the scoreboard, et cetera, at Caravel Academy. So big fans of the Kelds, and Logan gets a goal there to extend this lead to 5-1. So as Jason mentioned, it was the white team with Alex Zell who scored that first goal of the game early in first period. And now it's been 5 unanswered by the blue squad, who will once again win the face-off this time around. Seth Campbell was leading the break here. Poked out from behind. Great defense by number 19, Achilles Demarudis. And a whistle here is going to give possession to the white team. In goal now for the white squad will be number 23, Wyatt Snyder from Indian River High School. In net now for the blue team will be number 20, Daniel Bajwa from Mount Pleasant High School. So 2 new goalies here in the second quarter. That one picked away. Blue team going back on the offensive here with a 5-1 lead, 10:41 and ticking in first half action. So the blue team been in control for a large part of this game so far, Jay.
They really have. Looks like they've been playing together for a while, the way some of their passing.
Steam in front of him, the shot going through the 5-hole and into the net for Noah Driggs. And Noah Driggs has his first goal here of the evening, a 6-1 lead now for the blue team, 6 unanswered.
Yeah, they got it going on right now, both offensively and defensively. That was a good move by Driggs.
And now, of course, we've had 6 goals scored for the blue team, and all by different players. So everyone getting in on the scoring
That's
here.
another thing about these All-Star games, too. It's like balanced scoring.
Clock will continue to run, 6-1 lead. And back to center circle. Face-off is taken and won once again by the blue team in number 1, Braden Ship. Here comes Ship. Ship trying to find a cutting teammate, looking for Gavin Lee. The ball is loose, and now going to become scooped up by Nick Winchell. Winchell going to slow it down. Now hits his teammate Keld. Keld with a goal already will make the extra pass. A slingshot right into the net. That one saved. A beautiful job in goal by Wyatt Snyder, who hauled that laser out of the air.
Yeah, that was a nice save, and that was a laser. Looked like he was going upper 90.
And now we're going to bring over a friend of ours who's helped us get all set up and ready to go here. It's Mr. Lee Powers, who helps get all this underway. Lee, we really appreciate you taking the time not only to speak with us, but of course for everything you do here for this event. I just want to talk to everyone a little bit about yourself here, and then we'll dive into some questions. So, Lee, how was the process here, just getting this whole thing together? And, of course, share with everyone what your title is and what you do.
I am president of the Delaware Lacrosse Foundation, and so I coordinate with the coaches associations to put on this event. So the boys and girls coaches put on this event, and it's been a great game so far.
It certainly has, and we were talking there a little bit during or before the girls' game about how close these games have been year in and year out. A 14-13 finish in our girls' all-star game. Claire Fowler netting the winning goal with 15 seconds to go from Ursuline Academy, and hopefully going to have another good one here. But what was like watching that girls' game and having that experience again here in 2024?
Well, it's expected here. Most games over the years, we've had these for almost 30 years at this point, have been close. So a 13-14 or 14-15 is a pretty typical score at these games. So it's really an awesome experience to see seniors from each school in the state come together, and a lot of these kids have played together club ball, and some of them haven't played together. So it's really cool to see those players that you don't necessarily get to see out there, and they can really shine.
And we just overheard some of the players getting over here and talking as they were kind of gearing up and getting ready for some of the action. And we overheard them saying, you know, I've been wanting to play this game, or I've been dreaming about playing in this game since I was a little kid or for a long time. So that was very cool to hear. And what's it been like for you, I guess, as year in and year out, being able to see some of these guys in action out of such a big event? You got another great crowd on hand here today on a beautiful Tuesday evening. Just what's it like being such a big part of an event like this? And I know you've been so helpful with us and everyone that's been here as part of the process. A great group of guys, I feel like, on the staff here as well. Just how's everything been so far with just the process of getting this done and being back here at DE Turf Sports Complex for another year?
Well, they put on a nice event here. The setting couldn't be more beautiful with the sun and the clouds. There's a nice scoreboard here. You know, it's always a fun time to get all the kids together. I think probably my favorite part is seeing the kid from maybe a school that you wouldn't think of as like a top-tier lacrosse program, but they're out here running, and gosh, that player's great.
Yes.
You know, so it's really amazing to see that they're great players all over the state of Delaware.
It really is. I mean, we were going through up and down these rosters, and again, some names that maybe we even haven't had the chance to broadcast yet, but of course, obviously being recognized for what they've been able to do year in and year out. And talking to Coach Reynolds, who was coaching up the white team area on the far side, he said, yeah, it's a chance for some of our kids to really show what they've got. He said some of these kids maybe felt like they were all state snubs or something like that. And he said this is the perfect game. They are fired up. They are ready to go to put on tape and show some of these schools and players and coaches what they can do. And it's been off to a great start so far here.
Yeah, awesome. I really thank you all for coming and broadcasting this, and I hope people all over get to watch this, and whether they're watching it live or watching it on replay. So I just want to thank I want to thank all of the people that have donated to this, all the families that came and paid. You know, with the proceeds of an event like this, we help New Start programs. So it could be a program that just needs some goals or needs some sticks. Or our big mission here with the Delaware Lacrosse Foundation is to make sure that if there's a kid that could benefit from the sport of lacrosse, that finances aren't going to be an issue.
And that is such an amazing cause to be able to do that. And that's great. We thank you just for being able to do stuff like that here in the state of Delaware. Of course, you've been fantastic. Is now a breakaway here potentially, and a chance for the blue team to net another one. Splitting the defense. The shot finds the back of the net, and that's going to be number 3 for the blue team, Drew Duncan. His first goal here so far this evening. 6 straight now for the blue squad. They lead 7-1. Leah, ask you, what'd you see on that little breakaway there? Give us some analysis.
Well, we had a big, strong, tall player just cutting down through the defense and just taking that shot that was open. The defense needs to slide a little bit sooner.
There we go. See, we get Lee to talk to you about the event, but also offer some analysis here in our blue-gold men's senior all-star game. So, Lee, let me ask you, now we talked about a few things already. What is your favorite part of this event? If I had to ask you personally, what do you enjoy the most year in and year out, what would you tell me?
I think just the competition.
Yeah,
I think
love competition.
They're really great games. So here we go. We have Braden Ship with a face-off win here. So I really like the players that normally are competing against each other, really trying to beat each other every year. Now they're teammates here, and maybe they played rec ball as little kids together, and now they're playing together again. So it's really cool just to see the spirit and the love of the game and the passion for the game.
And that was something that we noticed right away, just during the warm-ups, everybody getting together. Everyone from different teams, but seemed like they had been known each other, for a while. A lot of these kids, and now here's Nuri. Of course, been saying his name for some time now for Salesianum. 7-1 here around the net he goes, looking for somewhere could cut off by the defense. Nuri with an opening, and that's all he needs as he slings this one. Top shelf for another one is 8-1 now for the blue team. Rowan Nuri makes it look easy out there.
He's a great player, and I've also seen him exhibit some exceptional sportsmanship in games in the past. So he seems like a really nice young man, and looking forward to him doing great things at the next level.
Absolutely. Another state championship for him and the Sal's here in 2024. We were talking with Jason earlier. It's been Cape Henlopen and Sally's here the last few years. A lot of talent on both sides, and Sally's able to bring home another state championship here in 2024. Rowan Nuri, Elliot Dotson, a few other guys that you've already seen out here tonight, a big part of that. And another one for a Sally's player in Nuri, an 8-1 lead now as we tick under 3 minutes to go here in half number one between the blue and the white squads. Face-off set to go. It's loose, going to be scooped up for the moment by the blue team, and here they go once again, Lee.
Awesome. Long pole has the ball. He's lost it. Goalie picks it up.
Now the white team going to get a possession. White team struggling to find the net there. They scored the opening goal a few minutes in, courtesy of Sell from Polytech High School, and now it's been all blue team here kind of controlling things through the last quarter and a half. So once again, as Duncan controlling it, we'll dish it back up top. Getting downhill now, going to reverse field as Colin Arcari from Archmere as well back into the game here for the blue squad. Buffon, he has a goal already. Keeps it in the stick, was looking for Nuri back there. Unable to get it to him.
Awesome. Let's see if the white team can clear the ball and get a good long possession here, because they certainly need it.
Yeah, you're right about that. Again, a whistle, we're back underway, and yeah, just a clean shot would be nice, right, to get a clean shot there on that side of the floor. And once again, that defense from the blue squad has been all over the place. Nuri has it, looking for a teammate, beautiful pass, trying to go around the back, some style points from Drew Duncan, but a nice job in net there. I believe got a stick on it, did, of course, for the white team, number 23, Wyatt Snyder, who was taking the second quarter here in net. Quickly off the whistle, bounce pass, unable to get to the intended target.
That was Quinn Green with that attempted feed.
Once again, the pressure from the blue squad has been all over the field, making things tough here on the white team, just trying to get into their sets.
Here we go. Let's go white.
Some steam now in front of him, just trying a shot there, was deflected by a defender on the way. Possession going to stay down this side of the floor, trying to chase it down. That time was Harrison Cotton from Odessa High School. So now let's see if the white team can get a clean shot. There in the far corner on the right side of the field. Ball's loose for a second. Going to be scooped up by Braden Hill. Back up top now to the point. Back to Hill it goes, unable to gather it, and now it's a hustle for the ball over there in the far side corner. And once again, the blue team for the moment able to pull it away as it gets now tipped out of play. And now back to the white team, a clean shot here, and that's deflected. It was on net. As a deflection coming at the buzzer from Daniel Bajwa from Mount Pleasant as he makes the final save of half number one. It was an 8-1 lead now for the blue team over the white. 8 unanswered goals lead for that blue squad in the first half as we conclude. What did you see in the first half of action here today, and what are you going to be looking forward to in the second half?
Well, we saw some great ball control by the blue team, and we saw some great aggression by them on defense. So not really letting the white team settle the ball at all. not giving them a chance to get into their offense.
Blue team looking like they're playing for a state championship out here to start in our senior All-Star Lacrosse Classic. A short break in the action here. We're going to take one with them. When we come back, it'll be third quarter action here in your men's lacrosse blue-gold all-star matchup here in the first state of Delaware. 8-1 blue team over the white team. A lot of action left. Don't go anywhere here on Delaware Live.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon.
Wraps, signs, banners, and promotional items that can help your business stand out from the rest. Looking for an excellent way to convey a professional image? Customized promotional products are the perfect way to target new customers, increase employee retention, and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
High Five Hospitality, founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise to Delaware. To date, they operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings in Delaware and Maryland. Also the Stone Balloon and Limestone Barbecue. And let's not forget Eggspectation and 5 Jersey Mikes throughout Delaware. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the Raw Bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer, president of Soto Concepts, the best restaurant group in the state, and we're inviting you to come join our team. Soto Concepts is a growing hospitality company with 16 restaurants and a variety of other hospitality businesses, all located in beautiful southern Delaware. We have recently added many departments to our executive leadership team, including a training department, a property development department, and a construction department. We invite you to come live at the beach and work with a growing restaurant group with many opportunities to advance your career. Citadel Concepts Restaurant Group, come check us out.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
Had everything going their way, and
we got our first guest of half number 2. We're going to be joined now by Quinn Green here from Wilmington Friends, heading to Middlebury College next season. Quinn, appreciate you taking the time to join us here throughout your Blue Gold All-Star game here on Tuesday evening. Just want to start by saying How's it feel to be here? A beautiful Tuesday in a game that maybe you had anticipated or wanted to play in now, maybe for a few years or sometime since you were a kid, and here you are in action, an 8-1 lead for you guys too. How's it feel to be out here and playing this type of game?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, playing with a lot of guys I've never played with and guys that I haven't played with in a very long time, so it's fun to be out here. Last game in Delaware, so
that's right.
Good energy on the sidelines and everything.
So how is it? Of course, you get a lot of talent here, right? You got all-stars on both sides of the field. You guys are up 8-1 as we begin half number 2. What was working for you guys in that first half? They got the early goal and then 8 straight for you guys up north.
Yeah, I think it all starts in the middle of the field, just picking up ground balls and causing turnovers in their clear. I think we've dominated possession, so it's easier to get more shots on the cage in that sense.
And you'll be heading to Middlebury College, as we talked about here on the broadcast. How did you come to that decision? You know, how was that visit for you, or, you know, what made you decide to take your talents there?
Yeah, so Middlebury has definitely been one of my favorite schools for a very long time. Coach reached out a couple summers ago, went up for a visit, and kind of fell in love with the campus, and a lot of the guys up there are super cool. And they've had a lot of success in Division III last couple of years, so super pumped to go up there and continue playing lacrosse.
And again, Hal, just talk to us now a little bit about your season at Wilmington Friends this year. You know, some of your teammates playing in this game alongside you here today. What was the season like for the Quakers this year in your final year?
Yeah, we had another great year. Our class, the class of 2024, a lot of lacrosse players, and so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do next year. But again, our grade in general, we got better every year, and so did the team. So it was great to see everybody grow up together, and a lot of guys out here tonight. Which is great to see.
And we were just talking, and while we were doing so, another goal for your team, 9-1 now. You were able to net another one here. Blue squad leading the white squad 9-1, 13-30 left here in the third. Obviously, you've been known you're going to play in this game now for some time. What was your mindset coming into here? What did you maybe want to accomplish? Were you trying to focus on anything or just come out here and have a good time in a game with a lot of talented players?
Yeah, I guess like the main thing I was looking forward to is just having fun. Not a lot on the line here, just pride. So maybe try a couple things that I wouldn't try in a playoff game. And also just again, like I said earlier, playing with guys that I haven't played with in a very long time. It's a lot of fun.
I believe Eli Buffone just got another one while we were talking from Tatnall. Extending this lead, I believe, again for you guys here, 10-1. So did you guys go through? Did you have some practice sessions and stuff like that ahead of this game today, or is this the first time that you guys have been able to get together and play a little lacrosse? Because I know sometimes in the Blue Gold you get like a week of practice or a few practices in. How was that process, if at all, for you guys today?
Yeah, we did nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, sometimes you never know.
I don't know about the South squad, but up north we kind of just showed up here. We didn't really do a warm up. We kind of just stretched, got into 4v3s, and for those of us who didn't know each other, we introduced ourselves, and clearly we didn't need too much prep ahead of time.
So you guys are picking up, you know, like it's still in the regular season. You guys in the midst of, like you've been playing each and every day. So now what do you think is going to be the biggest test for you as you continue your career? You mentioned Middlebury. You'll be heading there next year. What do you think might be the biggest transition for you coming into your freshman year?
Yeah, definitely just the pace of play. The ball moves a lot quicker at the next level, and the other thing would be that just everybody's so much bigger and stronger. Four more years of weightlifting and eating, and yeah, so I definitely am looking forward to bumping up the intensity a little bit.
And if you had any advice maybe for some young lacrosse players out there that are watching or listening to us, right now that maybe have their sights set on playing in a game like this when they're seniors in high school, what advice would you give to some of these young guys out there as that shot is saved inside?
Yeah, I would kind of just say that, just try something new every time you go out there. Try to learn from your teammates, learn from your coaches, and think of every day as another day to get better. Because if you think about practice just like a chore, and you don't really put much effort into trying something new or learning something, then it's pointless in that way. So I know that Coach Rashkin, our head coach at Friends, he always emphasized learn something new every day. So I guess that would be my advice to any of the younger guys.
Yeah, perfect. There you have it. You get in you get out what you give in, right? And again, we really appreciate advice there, of course. Quinn, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. We'll let you get back out there to the All-Star game. But Quinn Green from Friends High School will be heading to Middlebury College next year. Really appreciate your time, Quinn. Good luck out there the rest of the second half. So phenomenal. They're able to get Quinn over on the broadcast, give you a little insight to what some of these guys are thinking, playing in this game, going through long regular seasons. Of course, their sights set on the future as well. He'll be taking us
couldn't wait
down
to
to
go
Middlebury.
back and get the helmet on.
He's like, Coach, I'm ready to go.
Coach, put me in. I'm ready to play.
Like, those guys, I don't know why they took me away from the game, but I'm ready to go back in. But while we were talking, a few more goals, 3 to start here in the second half for the Blue Squad. Jay, it has been all blue. It's been all north side here today. They lead 11-1. And talking to Lee Powers and going through some of the history of this event, we haven't really had a game like this in a long time.
No, it's been a lot of one. In fact, you and Mike and me, when we got down here, we said we could have a couple overtime games the way these games have always been close in the past. But as you can see, right now, the blue team, 11 straight after the goal got the first one.
Blue team now on the attack again, initiating the offense on the far side of the field as we switch sides again to begin
maybe
the
that's
third.
Maybe that's the key, no practice, right? Just show up
That's
at the
right,
field.
yeah. Duncan now driving around, looking for a teammate as gets it to Nuri. Nuri back to the center. Long shot is deflected. That went off the stick of Cole Fenice. As we have new goalies for the white team now, will be number 21 from Delmar High School, Israel Amajoye. He'll be heading to Tompkins Cortland Community College. So he is the new goalie in for the white squad. For the blue squad, it'll be number 19, Cole Crouch from Mount Pleasant High School, the goalie for the Green Knights.
Green Knights!
And he'll be heading to the University of Delaware, where he'll be a member of the Honors Program. So very impressive for Cole Crouch. Those are your 2 new goalies in net here in this one. Blue team on the run, lofted up ahead. As looking to score the 12th goal unanswered here for the blue squad in the third quarter. Faking the jump pass, gets inside. That shot deflected. That was a nice play in net. Got a piece of it with the stick to Israel Amajoye. Second chance opportunity once again is saved and then poked away by the white defender. But once again, the opportunity
Just
for the
seems
blue.
like Blue's getting all the loose balls. They're getting all the ground balls.
I think that one found, and it did, finds the back of the net. I believe that was number 33, Colin Arcari from Archmere Academy, as he was able to beat the goalie Amajoye for the third time. He was able to save the first 2, just couldn't stop that third opportunity.
Yeah, that's Lee brought the bug spray over. He's spraying some of the players.
Now that is dedication.
That is dedication.
Excuse me. Some subs here for the white squad coming in. Number 7, Michael Raschetti from Middletown High School. Number 3, Max Marks from Sussex Central High School. And number 28, Austin Pheasant from St. George's Tech High School.
It's just, I don't know what it is, but it's buggy tonight.
It is. That face-off was won by Braden Ship and the blue team. White team able to take it away. Here's Pheasant after recently getting inserted here off the bench for the white squad. White looking for that first goal for the first time since early in that first quarter. That shot is wide. So going to stay here with the white team, and Michael Raschetti will control it. 7:08 to go here in the third. Raschetti around the screen. The Middletown Cavalier looking for an opening. Tries the shot, is deflected underneath. A new goalie now in, or excuse me, that was I believe DeMarutis, who was in the net and able to save that one. Helping out his teammates there.
So one difference is Blue's been able to clear the ball no problem. The white have struggled to even get any offense going.
So Crouch with the save there from Tower Hill. Now the blue team looking for another goal. Splitting the defense, finding the back of the net with some velocity as he was fading away from his body and able to finish that one off. A beautiful job there by number 20 from number 2 from AI DuPont High School, Max Garcia. 13-1 now in favor of the blue squad. Instructing our guy Lee to help, going to give us another interview here, which is going to be fantastic. We really appreciate him helping us out here and just getting a chance to talk to some of these young guys. And
yeah,
of course, we'll have to send him over to the white squad as well. They're going to be unhappy if we keep interviewing the blue guys.
It's good to see, and get their perspective.
Now you should be good to go. We're going to have a chat, I believe, with Rowan Nuri and Drew Duncan here. I'm going to get them a microphone and a headset. Jason going to help us out here and give up the headset a little bit. We got Drew Duncan and Rowan Nuri. Guys, thanks for appreciate you taking the time to speak with us over here on the Blues sideline. Well, I'll tell you what, 13-1. You guys gave up one early, 13 unanswered. We'll dive into a lot of the specifics here, but how's the first half and now into the third been for you guys here at the Blue Gold All-Star Game?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, getting to play with like some of the guys that you play against, like each and every week, some of the guys that you kind of look at as enemies kind of throughout the season, kind of getting to like almost join forces and kind of create like the whole point of like an all-star team, right, to kind of go against the South. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, to go off of that, it's been a lot of fun playing with the guys you play against. We didn't really know what to expect going out here, but I think the first play of the game, me and Drew both got lit up. So it's been
it turned it on, right?
Yeah.
You guys were like, whoa, here we go.
It's been pretty fun ever since. Playing with Elliot's been great the whole year. Playing out here with him and Drew and Elliot's a great attack line, and it's been pretty fun.
So what is you guys, we talked a little bit about the mindset coming in. You just said maybe some of those checks woke you up early a little bit in this one. What was your guys' mindset coming in? Did you know what to expect? I talked a little bit to Quinn Green from Friends. He said you guys had no practices or anything leading up to this. You guys just kind of got here and started to take care of business. What was your guys' mindset coming into a game? I know obviously it's an all-star game. You think about playing for some fun, obviously a little bit competitive, but what was your guys' mindset maybe personally coming into some action here today?
I just came out here looking to have some fun, maybe shoot a couple behind the backs or something like that.
Some style points.
Yeah, play around some really good players, and I think that once we both got hit, it kind of woke us up. It's like a little bit of fun, but you want to win at the end of the day.
Absolutely,
so.
no doubt.
Yeah,
Drew?
absolutely. Like first and foremost, you kind of always want to come out and win, right? Like Rome was saying, but like I kind of looked at it like just coming out in the backyard with your best friends, kind of like a practice, like Rome was saying. Maybe throw between the legs, behind the back, kind of some razzle dazzle to get the crowd going a little bit. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad to be like. Definitely an honor, definitely something probably Rowan and I both kind of had our eyes on for 4 years, so it's cool to be here.
Absolutely, and Rowan, obviously you'll be heading to Cornell next year. Drew, University of Delaware. Continuing your careers, absolutely, as I had imagined. So first, Drew, we'll start with you, the University of Delaware. What was it about the University of Delaware and being a Blue Hen that stood out to you, and what made you want to take that next step here locally in Newark?
So first and foremost, UD's kind of always been in my family. So my dad played there back in the day.
Oh, fantastic.
My mom, my aunt, my uncle both all went there.
Oh,
so
wow. Stupid question then on my part.
I know. But going to UD games kind of through my whole life is always kind of how my eyes said, like, wow, that's awesome. Putting on for your home state, kind of like defending, the conference championship for your home state. There's like nothing cooler. And love the campus, love the atmosphere, and like the UD community is very tight-knit, and I just loved everything about it, yeah.
Two fantastic programs, Rowan. Now over to Cornell. That's where you'll be heading next year. What was your kind of thought process there? Obviously after a few state championships under your belt, had the luxury to call some of those games for you here the last few years. What kind of stood out about Cornell? What made you want to take that step to head to the Cornell University?
I think through the recruiting process, I always wanted to go to an Ivy League school. It came down to a couple Ivy League schools, and I think that the Cornell coaching staff really spoke to me. A lot of younger guys there, and they really were electric when I went to their practice and went to my visit. Their first year, I think it was his second year, Coach Busick as a head coach took him to the national championship. Wow. And I just saw the potential with the program, and I love those guys over there. Also for Drew, Delaware's a great program. They've been, the last 3 years, they've been phenomenal. Yeah. We'll probably play each other at some point, so that'll be a fun time. Representing Delaware, yeah.
That would be fantastic. Again, two of the elite talents here in the first state, able to take their talents, obviously, to the next level. We've got a lot of guys watching this game, a lot of kids that have heard your guys' names and seen you play over the course of their high school careers and that are watching right now. What would both of your guys' advice be to some of those youngsters out there that had their eyes set on playing in this game, playing in state championships, taking their talents to the next level and playing in college? If I could just get both of your guys maybe personal advice to some of those youngsters that are tuning in here currently. Drew,
it's kind of ironic that you said that because I had the privilege of actually coaching a camp with Rowan yesterday.
How about that?
Fun fact, yeah, coach up some of the younger guys, kind of the future of Delaware lacrosse, and I think we can probably both say it's extremely rewarding to kind of be able to do that, give back some of the knowledge that we've received from such great coaches over our years. But yeah, I would just say do what you love, go out, have fun every day. Kind of don't look at it like it's an obligation, right? Like I think Rowan and I can both say that. Go out to practice every day. Like, that's what we love. We love hanging out with our friends. It's just an excuse to, be better, have a lot of fun, win while you're at it. So I would say just keep working, put your head down, don't listen to what everyone else is saying, and just get to work.
Absolutely. Drew, down Rowan, what would your advice be?
I think just have fun, most importantly. Drew said you have to have a passion for the game because in order to play at the highest level, you have to put in the work, and you can't put in the work if you don't love it. So I think that we both love the game, and we kind of showcase what it means, what it looks like to have fun and working hard at the same time. And I don't want to be cheesy here, but little guys, listen, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
There you have it. Rowan Nuri says it
Well
right
said.
there. A very well said quote. And again, before I let you guys go, I know you guys are going to head back out there and be with your team. 13-2 lead. We're winding down the third here. Big lead for you guys and the Blue, the North Crew upstate here. Any shout-outs, anything before I let you go? Anything you want to say to anybody at home or friends, family before we send you back over to the sideline to finish this thing out?
Shout out to family always. Quinn, I'm sure he's watching. He's going to be a Hawk next year. Can't wait to see what he does in the high school career.
Yeah.
Keep eyes on him, absolutely.
Yeah, shout out my family, my 2 brothers will be going. One's at Sally's now, and the other one will be there soon. So hopefully he'll be playing in this game. And hopefully we'll land a BTB out there for you or something.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There we go. Yeah, give me a nice little something when you guys head back in there. Rowan
All right,
Nuri
thank you very much
from
for your time.
Sally's, Drew Duncan,
Thank you for having
Archimere.
us.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Of course, you're going to have a chance to check those guys out as their career continues at the next level. Of course, as we mentioned, Drew heading University of Delaware and Rowan to Cornell University. As that takes us to the end of the third, a 14-2 lead opened up here by the Blue Squad. We're going to be joined by a few members of the White team here after the break. We'll be right back on Delaware Live Sports. Welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. It's your blue-gold all-star lacrosse matchup here at the DE Turf Sports Complex between the Blue and the White squads. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang. And now we're joined by a few midfielders named Jack from Cape Henlopen. We are here, of course, with Jack Shell and Jack Huss. You guys, of course, coming off a state championship appearance here. It seems like you guys are able to make that run almost each and every year. It's you and Sally's, it seems like, battling it out. I've had a chance to call those games to the last however many years. So another successful season for you guys, and how you feeling able to be here now in this blue-gold all-star game. You're about heading into the fourth quarter here. But what has it been like for you two to just be a part of this game and head out there and play with some of the best talent here in the state of Delaware?
It's been an absolute great time, you know, putting a lot of hard work for the past 4 years and get honored to play in this game. It's been a lot of fun. You know, the score's not what we wanted, but, you know, we had them right where we wanted them for 1 point.
That's right. You guys went up 1-0 early, of course. Just out here having a good time. And, of course, Jack, back out here for the fourth quarter. Are you guys going to head back out into the game? I don't want to keep you too long, but how's it like for you being out there and being a part of the action?
I mean, I'm having fun out there for sure. It's nice to play with these guys for one last time. Last game in high school, so it's a lot of fun being out here.
And if you guys were to just, you know, as you said, the last game in high school, kind of run us through your high school careers, right, in a matter of short moments. What was it like at Cape Henlopen for you guys for the 4 years? Obviously, a lot of success down there with the Vikings. And then, obviously, I believe you guys both taking your talents to play in college?
No, I'm not, but he is.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm hanging up the cleats.
Yeah, I've been in the same boat. I'm with I'm with you. It happens. But kind of run us through what it's been like being at Cape Henlopen, you know, one of the premier programs here through the last 4 years. You guys experienced a lot of success. What has that been like for you?
It's been a great time. You know, just made a lot of friends and playing with everybody that I've been playing with for my whole life. You know, we're all from Delaware, unlike some schools in this state. You know, we come out there, local kids, get after it. It's a lot of fun.
And now, Jack, what about for you? Obviously, wrapping up your career at Cape Henlopen, as I mentioned. You know, what are you going to remember the most about your time at Cape and your lacrosse career?
I'll probably just remember all the people I got to play with and all the friends that I made through the program. I mean, I had a great 4 years there. Made it to 4 state championships. Never could get it done, but still had a great time.
Oh, absolutely. Again, a lot of success for you guys over the years, and I've had the luxury of calling a lot of your guys' games here over the last few years. again, we talked about a lot of youngsters that are watching this game that want to be like you guys, right? They want to have that success and be good enough to play in the Blue Gold Senior All-Star Game here in this environment with this crowd on a beautiful Tuesday in June. What advice would you give some of the youngsters, maybe guys that are watching and saying, hey, I want to be like those guys? They've heard your name on the broadcast. They've seen your names, obviously, in the papers and everything and all the success that you guys have had. What advice would you give those youngsters that are tuning in that maybe want to follow in some of your footsteps?
I'll just say be confident. Always be confident in yourself and your skills, even though you never know who you're going up against. And hard work always pays off. It always pays off.
Absolutely, Jack.
Yeah, I'll just say work hard. I mean, and you'll get there. If you put in the time, then you'll be up there one day playing in this game.
Now, if I were to ask you guys, what is one moment from your 4 years that like really stands out to you? The one moment, lacrosse moment, that you're going to remember the most, both individually. Excuse me, Jack, I'll start with you here on my right. The Jack on my right. We got two Jacks here.
Yeah.
But what would be your moment if I had to ask you to choose one?
I don't know. We've had a lot of big wins over the years, but I would say probably my favorite win we got was this year against Broadneck, because we just came in this year. No one really thought we were going to be any good, and went out there and beat the Maryland State Championship, so felt like it was a good win.
That's right. I was saying on the broadcast earlier in the year, I was like, death taxes and Cape Henlopen and making to the state championship to play Sally's. Like, that's what it's been the last 5 years. And now look over to Jack Shell. Jack, what about you? What is maybe one moment, personally or a team moment that you'll remember the most through your 4 years at Cape Henlopen?
I'd say my favorite moment was definitely scoring the state championship my freshman year to tie it up. I mean, even though we couldn't get the job done, that was still awesome, and I was super excited about that.
Yeah, that would have been a phenomenal game and a phenomenal job there. And what have you guys noticed here? From maybe on the sideline, you're now checking out your team here, from a different perspective. What have you noticed about this game and maybe the intensity or what those guys are doing out on the field here as we're into the fourth quarter now? What stands out to you about all these guys getting together and heading out here playing lacrosse?
Just, there's a lot of helmets I've never seen before, a lot of kids I've never met. And
that's true, I'll tell you.
Everyone came out here to play some lacrosse. Everyone's doing good. I'm surprised in some of the helmets I'm seeing and the performances put out by them.
That's right. It's been a fun one. We got a lot of different players from all over.
Yeah. As
you guys have mentioned, I mean, Del Mar, Del Castle, you name it, a lot of those schools back up north that maybe you hadn't had a chance, to play against yet. 15-2, 10-24 in ticking here, remaining in our blue gold senior lacrosse all-star matchup. Let's see as this one sails out of play. So if you guys are out there right now, it's just, again, your last potential game in high school, Jack, and obviously last high school game for both of you. What would you guys, anything you had in mind coming in with maybe some, shots from behind the back? Do you guys plan on doing anything, trying to get some style points in this game, or was it just about coming out here, having fun and going with the flow? Do you guys have any pre-game discussions about to try some stuff?
I like to lower my shoulder, so sometimes any chance I get to do that, I like to do it. But it's not trying to come out here and hurt anybody. But no, nothing. Maybe try to score behind the back.
I was going to say maybe let one rip from from 100 feet out.
Yeah, I don't play much offense, so you never know. Every time I get out there, it's a fun time.
All right, well, guys, I really appreciate it. Any closing words, family, friends, shout-outs you want to give here on the broadcast before you guys get back over and maybe into the action? Appreciate your time, as always. The Cape Henlopen, one of the premier programs here in the state of Delaware. What would you guys like to get sent off with here? Any shout-outs you would like to give?
I'd just say roll Cape. Keep
roll
it going.
Cape. There you go.
Yeah,
keep
go
it
Cape,
rolling.
go get them.
Yep. There you go. Maybe
all right.
I can guarantee maybe we'll see him again. Maybe next year in the state championship.
I would be surprised.
100%.
There you go, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us. Head back on over there, and of course, enjoy the rest of your guys' night. Thank you so much. There we go. We get the two Jacks from Cape Henlopen. What a year it was once again for the Vikings. It seems like just a success year in and year out. And now I had a chance to talk with them, and it was great to chat it up, and they're excited to be here.
And while they were on, that Nick Winchell scored a goal.
Oh, Jason,
I had to get it on the broadcast.
That's right. I got to put that down in the stat sheet.
I have to, I get paid by it when times I mention Nick Winchell. Nope, I wish, but it's good to see him score here in the blue-white all-star game. That's down to 8:20 left, and maybe we'll get to an after-game interview if we wanted to with somebody, but it was nice getting those in-game interviews.
Yeah, it is awesome, fantastic to be able to talk to some of these guys during the game. Again, special shout-out to Lee Powers for hooking us up with the access here as this shot off the ground and through. A one-hopper for Daniel Mitchell from St. Mark's. I have it down as his second goal, though I did miss a few during some of the interviews, so don't hold me to it.
And
But
Nick Winchell with the nice pass over there, and
cha-ching.
So we went. Did you say Mitchell scored?
Yes, Daniel Mitchell.
From Winchell.
Winchell to Mitchell.
Winchell to Mitchell. Wow.
16th goal for the Blue Squad.
Something that you normally don't hear.
How about that? And the Blue Squad pouring it on here. They've been phenomenal. You heard Rowan Nuri and Drew Duncan talk about how they came out to have some fun, and then an early check woke them up and kind of got them rolling like it was a real game. So it's been a lot of fun. And now heading into the fourth is coming over to us here after the goal was Daniel Mitchell. Nice goal, my friend.
Yeah.
But approaching the 7-minute mark here. 25 winding, looking for the huge shot, looking for the top corner for Brady Kolarik. Unable to get that one to go, just a tad wide.
Yeah, we've had some good performances from the blue team. Like you said, Mitchell's got a couple. I believe Buffon's got a couple. I think he scored while you were
he did.
doing
That's right.
the interview.
He has two. And you heard Jack Cuss from Cape Henlopen say, hey, I like to lower my shoulder. I like to do the check. Well, maybe it was his check that woke up the other two guys earlier. As everybody just, of course, trying to have a good time here tonight. Lacrosse, a physical sport. You're going to get some checks, even in an all-star game.
Yeah,
as Rowan Nuri now has it. Nuri about the try to get that
the
shot around.
That Archmere Slasianum semifinal game was so physical. I saw so many, and same thing with I thought the state final too with Cape and Salvi. So like you said, some guys just like to hit, get it going.
That's for sure. Chatting with some of these guys.
Put the bug spray on, and they're still finding a way to crawl up my. I gotta remember that next time we come down here. It's been so long. Nick, you got a couple more people.
All right, here we go. What's up, guys? Appreciate it. All right, I love it. All right, now joined by a few other members here of the White Squad.
Yep.
Appreciate it here into the fourth quarter. Guys, how we doing? You want to introduce yourselves here for the audience at home?
Alex Zell, Polytech, midfielder.
Dominic Eco, defense, Dover.
All right, here we go. Some guys from the white team from down south, and you guys were able to get started. I believe you netted the first goal of the game to get us underway,
Yes,
right?
sir,
How did it
yes,
feel to
sir.
get out there and feel that ball hit the back of the net here early in this one and get the score kind of started?
Pretty personal. Got messed up in the All-State thing. Got first team All-Conference, and then playing against these really good kids and makes me want to show off my talents I know I got, but it didn't get shown throughout the whole state. But it was very special seeing that first goal. I mean, that was pretty
right.
cool, man.
Got it started early. I was able to talk to Coach Reynolds, and that was something he highlighted was a lot of you guys felt that way about some of the stuff that went on in the regular season,
Yes.
and that this was a great spot to get out there and show what you can do. So, again, you heard it there, able to get that momentum early and get a goal. How's it been like for you able to come out here and kind of get started and play in a game like this? Is this something you guys anticipated in playing in, maybe when you were a little kid or something you've always wanted to play in? And how does it feel to actually be here and be in the moment?
Well, yeah, when I first started out at Dover, I definitely saw some of the upperclassmen, go to the All-Star game. I had a lot of respect for those guys to see them, like, how good they were and play with good players. It's just an honor to be here myself.
So now let's talk a little bit about the game itself. Right here, 16-3, but it's back and forth. You guys have been playing, obviously, a more of a fun environment, as you said, right, with some of the All-Star Classic. A great crowd on a great night here at a phenomenal, obviously, facility.
Definitely.
How's the guy been like? What was kind of the pre-process? So we talked to the blue team. They didn't have any practices or anything like that. You guys able to get together or do anything ahead of these matchups?
Just
to try
kind
to
of
get
came
loose?
out and had fun. We met up everyone. When we got here, got our jerseys, just hit the field, and it's been like that since.
So what was kind of the mindset for you guys, obviously knowing you're going to play in this matchup, and obviously actually talked about scoring that goal and obviously having that fire within you to come out and get this done early. What was your guys' kind of mindset coming in, knowing you're going to play in this game? Did you come out and have something you wanted to work on, something you wanted to show off, or anything like that, or just going out here and rolling with the punches?
Well, I definitely came out here in mind, obviously, to have fun. This is definitely my last high school, game. But I definitely wanted to prove that I could keep up with, the Salesianum guys, stuff like that, and just, show I belong here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I think just showing off our talents that, not the whole state sees, 'cause you can't play all teams in the state of Delaware. So I think just playing hard, having fun, and we're definitely having fun, and got a little 2 goals in a row right there for White.
Yeah,
so
a
let's
little
go
run
White.
here, keep it rolling, and guys got a lot of youngsters watching and some young guys, young players maybe wanting to be in your spots that you are in right now that want to play in this game and that are watching you guys play in it and, hoping that when their day comes, they'll get the call to play in a game like this. What advice would you kind of give those youngsters or young lacrosse players that are watching you guys out here tonight, and what advice would you give them, to experience success that you guys have experienced here in your high school careers?
I went through a little bit of an interesting high school career going to Polytech. I think it's never give up on yourself, never give up on your team. It's work hard and practice every single day, work hard in the off season. If you want it that bad, it'll come to you. You just got to keep working. That's
Absolutely. Great advice, Alex. And Dominic, what about you?
Definitely say just buy in, man. Show up every day and, keep your head down. That's all I really can say.
Shout-outs now, guys. We're going to send you back to the sign, but any family shout-outs, anything you want to say on the air here for everybody watching at home in your Blue Gold All-Star senior game? Last chance maybe you'll be on the mic and in the spotlight here in your high school careers as you guys go forward.
Love you, Mom. Go Notre Dame.
Go Notre Dame. There you go,
Thank you, Coach Gilmore. Appreciate my family. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys so much, Alex and Dominic. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Good luck again. Appreciate them being able to take the time to join us. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And sir, you heard Alex was able to net that first goal of the game back opening up that first quarter. As we're now going to be joined by a few more Blue players. We have Braden Ship, I believe, joining us, and Max Garcia. As we're going to bring them over here as fourth quarter winding down, Jay. As we're going to bring them in, Braden Ship and Max Garcia. What's up, guys? How we doing? Good. So, guys, how we doing? A 16-4 lead winding down the fourth. Big lead for you guys. We'll dive in to the personal questions here late, but how's the game going for you? What was working for you guys out there today?
Well, I think just for me, I think, I take face-offs, so I think, keep winning face-offs, getting possession of the ball, that matters a lot. So I think a big reason why we're, not to be biased, but I think a big reason why we're up by quite a bit is because we've been able to keep the ball on our sticks.
And Braden, I heard when we got here that you were originally slated for jersey number 37. Not going to fly, though, right? You were able to get that. I was talking to Lee before the game. What made you want to switch those jerseys, and, even for a game like this? Because I would have done the same thing, I think.
I mean, 37's fine, but, I feel like it's always it's always the best, to get number 1.
Exactly. And you get to keep the jersey, right?
Yeah,
so, I'm with you. I would want number 1 too, and not only that, number 2 for Max over here, number 1 and number 2. Max, how's it going for you? Did I have it right? Did you score a goal earlier this game?
Yeah,
I had to write. I wanted to make sure. It's hard to see that side of the field sometimes, but what did you see out there in the field? You were able to score a goal here tonight. What was your kind of mindset coming in, and how was the experience out there for you guys today?
I know I was coming out with a lot of guys with talent, so I felt pretty confident with the offense around me and being able to facilitate or just move around, do my own thing, and they were able to adjust to that.
And we might have had a goal at the buzzer, but that's going to bring us down to the end of the fourth quarter. But we'll keep you guys here for a second if you don't mind. I'll let you get out to your teams. Are you sure? You guys okay? Do you guys want to run over there for a second, or are you okay? I don't want to take up the time. Personally, though, advice if you guys had any young guys out there. Obviously, they want to be in your position, seeing you guys playing an all-star game like this at the complex on a beautiful night in June. What advice would you give some of the youngsters that are watching coming up that want to be just like you guys and have that same success?
I would say keep grinding in the offseason. I started taking face-offs around freshman year. And at first, it didn't come easy, really. You're going to lose a lot before you win a lot. But, if you just keep your head down, work every day in the off season, most importantly, believe in yourself, know that you'll get there one day. I think that's the best advice I could give.
Max, what do you think about that as well? Some advice you'd give to some of those youngsters that are watching you guys out here today?
Make sure just to practice everything. Like me coming out, originally I was an attackman. I transitioned to midi this year, and it was not very difficult after I was practicing and working a lot on everything in the middle, not just attack, not just defense, everything in the middle, being able to adjust and understand what's going on the field everywhere.
And then able to, of course, to be able to play in this game, right, having that success, even moving positions. Of course, Braden, Max, thanks you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Congratulations on a phenomenal game today and a phenomenal season and everything you guys do in the future. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Max Garcia and Braden Ship, being able to talk to them. The blue team with a big win today as they put up, I believe, 16, Jason. They net 16 goals as now we're going to have our final handshake here at the DE Turf Sports Complex.
Yes.
But how about these young men? Phenomenal interviews we were able to get done here, and a lot of them taking their talents to the next level, and it's going to be a lot of fun to keep up with some of these guys going forward, especially after seeing them and being able to chat with them here tonight.
Yeah, you know, and we said it's been close in years past. Not surprised that the Blue really had, you had Archmere, Friends, Slasianum, Tatnall, a lot of good North schools having great seasons, and they came out here and just seemed to have everything working. But I was really impressed with their defense.
Physical, speed, it was all there today.
Yeah, it really was.
And Mike, you had a nice camera. You were up with the camera right on the sideline, and you had a chance to see a lot of these guys play, especially on the north side on that Blue team. What did you see tonight? What stood out to you?
The face-off work by Braden.
Yeah, he was just
outstanding.
talking about it.
He was outstanding, and the defense, like you said, it was unbelievable. Sometimes these All-Star games you don't get this kind of physicality, but they
Not today.
They brought the physical tonight, that's for sure. And then they just, they got some great goaltending from, you're used to hearing guys like Cam Taylor or Mason Trench, who were underclassmen, and now here. Brain from Archmere, another underclassman, but I saw some great goaltending from.
Yeah, I did too.
From I don't know the roster, number 18, the guy from Newcastle, I thought did a great job in there. Some of these guys,
Shane Wright,
that we don't see very often because they're not playing, they're not in the tournament, or we don't get a chance to go out. Sometimes they play at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're at work and we can't get to see them.
That's tough for us.
I was just impressed with some of the guys from those teams that we just don't see very often. I thought they did a great job, and this was a fun event.
This was a lot of fun. It was great to be here. Special thanks to Lee Powers and everyone here at the Delaware Lacrosse, and of course the DE Turf Sports Complex for hooking us up here on the sideline and allowing us to, of course, bring this broadcast to you live here on a Tuesday evening. Your blue-gold senior all-star game between the blue and the white rosters coming to an end here. It was all blue team. As you heard Alex Stell from Polytech, he netted the first goal. The blue responded with 12 straight goals before the white was able to score a couple continuously there at the end. Jason, closing words here for our senior all-star lacrosse game as we'll be back in action tomorrow, a different sport. Baseball coming to you, your blue-gold all-star game from Frawley State.
And don't forget softball too. We'll have 2 different crews out and about tomorrow. But I think these blue-white here, the games are fun. It's a chance to see these kids. I believe one of the Jacks said he's not playing. This was his last game.
Yeah,
he's not playing after. Some of these people that after high school, they're done. So it's one last time to get out on the field with your buddies. We heard that even opposing players during the regular season get a chance to be teammates here today. And I think it's just a great game, great atmosphere, and it's great for the players from both teams.
Yeah, I wonder how we didn't get Nick Winchell over here for an interview.
I don't know. He's walking over here this way. He's got one last chance.
There he is.
Yeah. Bring him over.
I don't know, Nick had 1 goal tonight, right? Yeah. I think we were in the middle of an interview when Nick scored, but I got the video, so we're good there. And then he had the big assist on the next goal.
Yep. We had Winchell to Mitchell.
Winchell to Mitchell, that's correct.
Yep.
That's right. We are here in the thick of things here over on the blue sideline. Let's head over there, Mike. See if we can get any closing words here from our blue squad, blue Victor squad. We're going to send Mike into the Lions
let's
den.
go over. Hey Dan, grab you 1 second. Just talk about your experience playing tonight and to play with some of these guys that you played against all season.
It was great. I mean, we got a lot of skill here compared to the South, and I just like playing with my brothers. We're out here playing.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about the season St. Mark's had. It was really it was your best season in, I think, 10 years. And you guys, you got into the pretty high seed in the tournament. What was that like playing and seeing that turnaround in St. Mark's lacrosse?
Well, I mean, we've never had a season like that since like 2013, and our last 3 years we struggled, but we turned it up this year.
And what's the future look like for the Spartans?
Little rough.
Hey, I graduated in 2013.
He's graduated. Dan
good year in
graduated.
2013.
I got faith though.
And you had a good time tonight?
Yeah.
And where are you heading next year?
University of Delaware.
I'll be at Delaware. You'll be down there watching Duncan play. You going to be playing?
No, I'm not playing.
Yeah, I'll be watching Duncan then. All right. He's going to be on a club team. Great. Dan, congratulations. Doing that on
club
the spot
championships.
interview.
We bring home some club titles. That's all you can ask for But again, wrapping up a phenomenal evening here at the DE Turf Sports Complex.
We're
now
right
in the
danger
thick.
zone here, Nick.
That's right. You can see everybody jumping in now, getting some airtime here. You gotta love it, and that's why we're here bringing you all the action. But closing words, guys, here as we wrap up from the DE Turf Sports Complex. Another all-star matchup in the books.
Nick, I'm just happy I didn't get hit by a player or a ball on the sideline, and had a lot of fun down here tonight. Once we figured out the exit to get into, it's been a while since I've been in this complex, but I'm looking forward to the baseball game tomorrow, where we will be, and maybe we'll get some players on for the baseball. It's a little more difficult because they're down on the field.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
We'll see what we do. This is a great game, a lot of physicality. Sometimes you don't see that in an all-star game, and I thought it was these guys really came to play.
Yeah, they left it all out on the field, Jay, Mike, and for myself. We had a phenomenal broadcast, and that's going to bring our lacrosse coverage for the year to a close. So thanks for tuning in all season long. Thanks for tuning in here tonight on your Tuesday evening on Delaware Live Sports. We will see you tomorrow night at Frawley Stadium for your baseball blue-gold all-star matchup. A special thanks to everyone that tuned in and that was able to help us put this together here at the DE Turf Sports Complex. Tomorrow, first pitch at 6 p.m. right here on Delaware Live Sports.